One. Yo, 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 it is NWO. You're watching me on my channel, and we got a special weekly solo battle Team of the Week episode here today as we count down to Madden 23. Also, I might be doing a Digimon series on this game. On this strict channel. Sorry, not game, channel. So if you'd like to see that, I need 3 likes on this video. Or at least 3 views.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
But let's get to the game. It's your Team of the Week. Battle of the
Week.
Now
a give right side. Blount. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So trouble already.
I think this guy's going to be a runner.
This is 3rd and 9.
Rushing.
Now it's Fields. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This returnable for Cup. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them.
Good morning, Dad.
1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive.
Negative.
Nixon. Oh, he's going to air it out right
Negative.
away. And this is taken in at the 5.
Look at that, Dad. I just scored a touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 63 yards.
I'm recording right now, Dad.
First quarter lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7.
Sorry, guys. My father just entered the room, so
those are the kind of drives they
for
like
a few seconds, guys, it's my fault for not muting them up.
One play drive and into the end zone.
But everything I do on this channel is 100% live. So.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
4 yards on the pickup there.
Oh, congratulations to Birmingham Stallions. They won the USFL Championship.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Shreds the tackle into the secondary past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A
Right, there's a touchdown. You know what's a? It's a touchdown city and a touchdown world.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. A drive there of just
Oh, and happy Independence Day if you're watching this on July 4th.
Following the score as he'll send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The drive starts with a handoff to Blount. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now a give right side. Blount. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw is Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Back to throw. Mixon. Got his man. It's caught.
There's a touchdown city.
A great effort there.
It's a touchdown city and a touchdown world.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Already have.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't it? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will.
What do you think? Yes.
But they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do is they run it here. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Cup now on the return. Sheds off the tackle. A nice return that
I want to give a shout out real quick to NXG Nick and his group. We raised a lot of money Wednesday for AMC. It's a childhood disease in the bone. That's all I can say about that. That's all I really know about it. And one of our members in our community has a child with it.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Go to AMC
and he will get this to the midfield
support.org if you want to find more information about it.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there. Return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On first down, Nixon. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They run a draw here on second down. Still going, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Going up top for Cup. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
It's a touchdown city and a touchdown world.
Cooper Cup, 56 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Going up top for Cup. He's got a man complete. 20. Touchdown.
It's a touchdown city and a touchdown
Touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers open the lead up to 34-0. Anderson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in a touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll run again with Blunt, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Blunt. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps them move the sticks.
Right, they got their first down. But it's in the third quarter, so it's a little too late to win this game.
It's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Back now at Lambeau. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now to try to add the
I'm not going to sing it again. It's too ridiculous right now. We are 42 up. This is an okay game. But then again, it's the Team of the Week game, so I'm not expecting to score 70 or 60. So I'm going to give it an okay rating for my performance.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding.
A sneaky little quarterback. Wow. I wouldn't have expected that.
On 1st down, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly.
They're 5 seconds away from the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. I hope y'all got the 4 fingers up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this is a long 2 minutes. Long 5 seconds.
To this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Why would a team score in a Team of the Week game?
The football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10.
It counts
for a late score.
For no touchdown games.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple,
but
it's 2nd down.
I don't want him to score a touchdown.
Throwing again is Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it looks like Steeler football. It is.
And he won't score a touchdown.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
2nd and inches, we just need an inch.
And a few inches. Hands it off out of the gun.
And that's the ball game, guys. That is the ball game. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe and bell notifications so you know, always know when I do my videos live. we are about to sign off. Have a wonderful day, and see you next time.